Coming up next, the Celtics taking on the Cavaliers. For the Celtics, just one win in their first 4 games. They're looking to get things right early in the year. Cavs, Celtics, and we'll be right back after this. Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's Hunter and Mobley teaming up at forward. Sam Merrill out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Boston, their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's Queta in at the center position, locking down the middle. And due to some injuries, we're not seeing these teams at full strength, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., some adjustments have been made. And, you know, if the players stepping in can be effective enough, they might just earn an increased role on their team moving forward.
Now here's Hunter. Pass to Allen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mobley, defended by Brown. The 3 from Mitchell. Boston pulls it in. They're fresh off the win against the Pelicans.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. We discussed his plans for defending Donovan Mitchell, and he told me for as quick and athletic as Mitchell is, we can't allow him to get downhill. No free runs in the open court, no clear lanes to the bucket. And he added, that's not as easy as it sounds, but that is our goal. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Allen, following the bucket by Boston. The baseline J. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. Up top, Brown, covered by Mobley. Pritchard, the pass to Gonzalez. Outside White. It's Brown on the wing. Shoots over Mobley. Brown can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Mobley. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit. And here's Hunter for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
A dead-eye catch-and-shoot guy. Hunter is someone you have to run off his shots.
White looking it over. To the inside, Queta. The rebound by Allen.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, it's been a remarkable comeback story for Lonzo Ball. He became the first player ever to undergo cartilage replacement surgery on his left knee. Now, with a role on a winning team in Cleveland, this is a great situation for a player whose IQ for the game is as good as ever.
The cagey veteran. All right, Shams, thank you. Outside Mitchell. The shot that time not on target.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Pass to Brown. The 3 is up. Again, the miss by Boston.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
And the shot's good.
Inside Mobley is set up for success. His size and reach means the rim is right there for him.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. Fifth best, the Celtics.
Well, they played great defense last season. They had great rim protection, and they were very disruptive.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Brown. Now here's White. Takes a three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, we've seen an uptick in volume from White at the arc. He's more confident than ever from that range.
Outside Hunter. Pass to Merrill. From deep. On target from range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Now here's Merrill. 11 points for him last game against the Pistons in Detroit. Pritchard against Mitchell. Back to Merrill. The three is up. Here's Hunter. And Pritchard pulls it down.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
A nice shot by Brown.
Well, you got to say, he was due to sink one. Fourth time's the charm.
Mitchell against Pritchard. Outside Hunter. Up top, Allen. A 20-point game for him in the win against Detroit.
Yeah, what about his work on the glass? I mean, he was an all-around contributor to a winning effort.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Lonzo Ball's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Cleveland leading by 3. Ball looks over the floor. And there's the lob. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
And Brown has got the ball here for Boston. Shot clock at 6. 18 feet out. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
Stan, one thing about Jaylen Brown, he seems so composed out there.
Yeah, B.A., he's very calm. doesn't waste energy. You love a player who's this focused and calculated.
So it's Boston now. After the basket by Cleveland. Brown passes to Pritchard. Outside White. Pass to Brown. Lets the three fly. Sinks it from distance. Brown's got 5 points.
Great call having Brown run pick and roll. He is so confident with the ball in his hands.
And here's Ball. Outside Hunter. Here's the three. Knocks down the triple. Hunter's got his second bucket of the night.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Sinks the tray.
Sometimes you just know it's coming. White couldn't wait to let that one fly. Respond to the three on the other end.
Now here's Ball. Yet to see a basket. Merrill outside. Pass to Ball. No good with a layup. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Brown looking around. Outside Pritchard. And again, Boston with the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Ball finds Hunter. Cleveland working the ball around now. Ball outside. Hunter the screen. From behind the arc. And Pritchard pulls it down. Pritchard's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to White. To the middle. And stolen by Mobley. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Cavaliers are making noise. Point guard Darius Garland said the brand of basketball that we play is super exciting, super fun. A lot of threes, a lot of alley-oops, a lot of dunks. And we play really hard on both ends of the floor. It's been a winning recipe. Back to you guys.
Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's White. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Queta. And stolen by Mobley. Oh, there's the alley! And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here. Some changes for Boston. Boucher's checked in for Queta. Tillman comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Derek White. Cleveland also making some changes. Tyson comes in for Hunter. And it's Porter Jr. in for Merrill. Celtics on D. They trail by 1. Pass to Porter. Here's Ball. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. And it's Tillman with a rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Now here's Ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Tyson. And another miss by Cleveland.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And to the sidelines we go. Let's catch you up on the story about Donovan Mitchell. What have they told you, Allie?
Hey, guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Cleveland. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. The good news from the training staff is that they do think he can play on it, so he won't have to miss minutes. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, good to know about his status. And regardless of how serious an injury it is, nobody wants to let their team down.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Pass to Tyson. Now here's Mobley. Allen outside. Here's Tyson. Going inside. There's Ball with a 3. That shot, no good. Porter against Pritchard to the paint. Out to Simons. It's not going to go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Porter, the pass to Mobley. Ball left side. Back to Mobley. Over Boucher. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Celtics out in front, up by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
So for Cleveland right now, Dean Wade is out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Ball, and it's Porter in at the 1 spot. Pass to Nance. Launches a 3. Rebound Boston. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Simons deciding where to go with it. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Celtics lead by 3.
What a good finish inside. Simons is such a talented scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
Here's Tyson. He's scoreless. Nance finds Ball. Good work defensively by White. Celtics lead by 3. We'll stand Joe Mazzulla as a young head coach, taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, B.A., he's got a rare intensity about him. Certainly not afraid to think outside the box, and obviously the results speak for themselves.
Now here's White. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Well, he also did a good job of making plays for others. What a performance from him.
The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Hauser passes to Simons. Boucher a screen on Porter. And here's Simons outside. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Tyson. On the wing, Wade. Here's Tyson, defended by Hauser. Here's Tyson. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And it's Simons with the ball for Boston. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Boucher a screen on Ball. White for 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
The Cavaliers trail by 3.
Timeout, timeout.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Cleveland also making some changes. Hunter's checked in for Wade. Mitchell comes in for Tyson. And it's Merrill in for Porter Jr. Celtics on D. Pass to Mitchell. And he's going for the oop here. And here we go. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
Well, a former late first-round pick in 2018, Simons continues to prove the doubters wrong with his fantastic scoring ability.
And that one falls for Simons. And Anthony Simons has grown his reputation, but he still flies a little under the radar, Stan.
B.A., he hasn't been in high-visibility situations, like an epic playoff game that puts you on everyone's map. But opponents sure fear him and respect him.
Pritchard's checked in for Tillman. And Stan, the importance of team chemistry. Why is it so hard to win without it?
Well, look, Brian, it's not just talent. The talent has to fit together. Guys have to complement each other. Sometimes you see teams where you've got two really talented guys or three really talented guys, but their games are the same. That won't work. You need complementary talent. And when you have it, things come together quickly.
So it's the Cavaliers now, following the three by Boston. Pass to Ball. Nance with a screen on Pritchard. And it's Ball off the drive. Merrill outside. 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And it's Ball with the three. Ball's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Nice answer by Ball. He has the range to do it.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Simons. Oh, sweet move. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Simons has got 5 points.
From the mid-range, Simons' quickness is a big advantage.
Ball passes to Nance. And here's Mitchell. Hunter, a screen on White. Here's Mitchell. No good that time. Good work defensively by White.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful.
Oh, Spider Mitchell. Wow.
A guard with major hops. Now, you know Mitchell loves getting chances to finish off those alley-oops.
Brown passes to White. Now Simons. From downtown. Ball with the rebound. Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside for Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Count it. Good. 9 points in the game.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Merrill outside. Hits a three-pointer. Merrill's got his second basket of the night.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Outside White. Pass to Brown. With the fadeaway. Cavaliers with a rebound. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Now here's Hunter. Pass to Merrill. Here's Mitchell. 4-3. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Brown. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Ball with it. Now guarded by White. Ball passes to Merrill. Hunter against Simons. Pass to Ball. Pritchard with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And with an undersized backcourt and a towering front court, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster moves to balance things out a little, Grant.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front. But until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions.
Boston making a switch here. Cade is checked in. And Grant, the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
The 3 from Mitchell, and it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Boston leading by 5. Pass to Gonzalez. Pritchard with a screen on Hunter. Simons outside. Two on the clock. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Merrill, guarded closely. Hunter, a screen on Pritchard. Mitchell, the pass to Merrill. Here's Mobley. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And there's a hunger to Mobley's game. That's how he beats the defense to the rebound.
Pass to Keita. Yep, that one's good. Keita's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
And here's Allen. Back to Mitchell. Now here's Merrill. He's covered by Simons. Jacks up a 3. Boston pulls it in. All sorts of time. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Now it's a 7-point Boston lead.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Mobley against Brown from 10 feet away. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so Simons will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Oh, swiped away. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Back to you.
He can heat up in a hurry. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. 3-pointer Pritchard. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Hunter finds Allen. From deep, Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell or he'll burn you off the pass.
Mobley against Brown. They set the pick. Pass to Keita. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Nice job in the 2nd quarter, just pounding it into the paint. Good way to maintain the upper hand.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
One shot.
And that one misses. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Three-pointer, Pritchard. They get it back. Queta gets the bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Mitchell against Pritchard. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Fires the three. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More 2K action in just a moment.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
You look at Cleveland, it's still too early to tell. I mean, you can't judge a movie based on the first 15 minutes. Got to let things develop.
Yeah, I could judge your movies off the first 5 minutes.
Easy, easy, easy.
And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Cavaliers.
Playing for one another. The phrase gets overused, but tonight it's right.
Hey, we should try a harmony.
Let's do it.
Playing for one another.
The phrase gets overused. Kenny, get on beat.
But tonight it's
right.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Celtics lead by 6. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Gonzalez in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Back to Brown. Clock at 6. Looking to end this cold spell. Oh, look at Brown. Bang it inside.
There's some power to JB's game. He can simply go through contact.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Pass to Hunter. Merrill outside. Shoots over White. The shot by Merrill, no good. Well, the Celtics shooting at about 51% for the game so far on this one. Now White, covered by Merrill. With some arc. Hunter against Pritchard. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. And now an 11-point Boston lead.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Pass to Mobley. The 3 from Mitchell. Nice D from Pritchard.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And here's Hunter for 3. Cleveland again missing.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
Jaylen Brown gets it to fall.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Outside Hunter. Back to Mitchell to stop the run. Unable to get that one.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
And the jam by Brown.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. Second, the Cavaliers.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
White with a steal. Floats one. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. It's Merrill on the wing. Mitchell, a screen on White. Merrill. Cleveland again missing.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Now here's Brown. 11 points in the game. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
And he drops the first. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
And both free throws good for Brown.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
Hunter, good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Gonzalez misses. Cavaliers trail by 14. Hunter with the ball. Now guarded by White. Hunter passes to Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell gets it done inside.
With good length and strong physical tools, Mitchell will challenge any opponent on the inside.
Outside White. Pass to Queta. And here's Pritchard. Checked by Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Shot is up. Again, the miss by Boston. The Cavaliers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. And finished off by Hunter.
Oh, Hunter slamming it.
Pass to Keita. And there's a pick. Inside. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 5 assists in the game. Down low. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, the length of Allen is exceptional, helping him reach past the defense and jamming it home.
It's Brown on the wing, covered by Mobley. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
Free throw good. Brown. The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pritchard surviving the D. Pass to Brown. Over Hunter. That one rolls around and rims out. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Outside Mitchell. Now here's Hunter. Allen, the pass to Hunter. Here's Mobley. And here's Hunter. From outside the arc. They get it back. Allen. And rejected. Pritchard against Mitchell. Three-pointer. The rebound by Allen. Cavaliers trail by 11. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Allen, great positioning on the putback.
Tremendous effort from Allen. One of the top offensive rebounders in the game.
Outside White. Back to Brown. Ooh, Jaylen Brown took the hit.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Boucher's checked in for Keita. Ball, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Now Merrill. He has 6. Allen with a screen on Pritchard. Ball passes to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home. That gives him a double-double in this one.
A truly unselfish player. Ball is always looking to create for his teammates.
Pass to Boucher. Outside Pritchard. The 3. Knocks down the long J. Pritchard's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. It's stolen. Pritchard against Hunter. Pritchard, the pass to Brown. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Simons is checked in for Boston. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Nance is checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Ball passes to Mobley. Nance with a screen on Brown. Shoots from the baseline. Hunter can't get it to go. The Celtics have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Pass to Brown. Boucher a screen on Mobley. Here's Brown. Oh, how about Brown? Off the bounce.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Ball passes to Nance. Cleveland working the ball around now. Back to Merrill. The 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 14. Brown, no good. Cavaliers trail by 14. Merrill outside to the inside. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
A sign of things to come. You gotta love seeing Mobley dominate like this.
To the middle. Here's Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Pass to Hunter. Nance with a screen on Brown. And Hunter, here we go. Here's Merrill. Nails it from 3. Merrill's got 9.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Simons outside. Hauser outside. Here's Brown. Hunter covering. Fades back. Brown can't hit.
The fall away upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
And it's time to give you a look at the top 3-point shooting teams from a year ago. Second, the Cavaliers.
That kind of efficiency from range is generally an indicator of a dominant offense.
And Boston with some changes. Tillman's checked in for Brown. Shireman comes in for Pritchard. Cleveland also making some changes. Wade, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Tyson comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Merrill. Boucher outside. Yep, count it. Boucher's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Mitchell misses.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Simons passes to Hauser. Ball against Simons. Puts up a deep 3. That one doesn't drop. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be back in a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Dean Wade. Ball is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Larry Nance. And it's Tyson in at the small forward position. Here's Ball. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Boston leading by 13. Picked his pocket. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Here's Ball. Oh, good D by Boucher. The Celtics shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Simons passes to Hauser. Boucher outside. Pass to Simons. Fires for three. No good there.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Tyson. Nance the screen. To the paint. He can't get it to go. Oh, good D by Boucher. Simons against Ball. Simons passes to Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Well, looking at Simons' assist numbers, they've skyrocketed over his time in the NBA.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Cavaliers trail by 15. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Bryant, he's checked in for Nance. On the wing, Simons. Stolen by Ball. Bryant with it. Ball outside. Inside. Tyson with the bucket.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Ball against Simons. Pass to White. Out to Simons. Buries it from three. And the Celtics lead by 16.
Well, you can't give Simons a look from three. He's a knockdown guy.
Here's Tyson, defended by Hauser. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Bryant. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Outside, Brown. Chalk up 2 there. Brown's got 20.
Hey, anytime you're guarding Brown, you have to account for his acceleration.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Pass to Tyson. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one.
This is something Mitchell is only getting better at. Finding ways to get his guys good shots.
It's tipped. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Allen a screen. Here's Tyson. That one goes. Count it.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Celtics lead by 12. Outside, Brown. Outside, White. From the top of the key. And it's Tyson with a rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. Pass to ball. Driving in. Here's Tyson. He's covered by Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from Mitchell. Boston pulls it in.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Allen. Boston pulls it in. Boucher's got rebound number 11. To the middle. Here's White. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
I like how composed White is. Even with the contact, he stays locked in.
Allen outside. Pass to Wade. To the inside. Now here's Brown. The D's right on him. Here's Tillman. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 18.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Tyson from deep. And another miss by Cleveland. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Simons passes to Tillman. Simons has the open look, and it's Boston scoring again.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Ball outside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. On the wing, Simons. Pounded by Ball. Simons against Ball. Simons outside. And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by Wade.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Fires from deep. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to White. And here's Simons. Boucher a screen on Ball. Simons with it. Guarded now by Ball. Tillman passes to Simons. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Here's Mitchell. And he got the whistle on the way up. so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
That free throw is good from Mitchell.
You know, I've got 2 words to describe Donovan Mitchell. Dynamic scorer. You put this man in just about any situation, and he'll find a shot no matter what.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Wade. Hunter comes in for Tyson. And it's Merrill in for Ball. And he makes both free throws.
On the very short list of franchise-level guards, Donovan Mitchell can take over a game with his scoring ability.
White with a screen on Mitchell. Back to White. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Outside Hunter. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Merrill from deep three-point land. Called in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 14 feet away. Basket counts. Brown's got 17 points here in the second half.
And when he gets to his spot, Jaylen Brown is money from the mid-range.
Mobley passes to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. And yes, sir! In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. And he nails it.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
There's a screen. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
The Cavaliers trail by 17. Here's Allen. Hunter outside. Allen a screen. And he slams it down.
And for Allen, it's about getting to his spots. When he's doing this, he's capable of catching fire.
Here's Keita. Allen defending. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. First one falls for him. So he gets them both. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Outside Hunter. Here's Mitchell. It's off. Celtics lead by 17.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Celtics.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Jaylen Brown.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight. His vision did a lot to elevate their offense.
Now here's White, covered by Merrill. stolen by Mobley. Mitchell drives in. Hunter. Another shot. And yes, sir. Lays it up and in. Here's White. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot. This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Now Hunter. Allen a screen. And there's the rejection. And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there.
And it's a good thing to see Allen trying to score more. When he does that, he attracts the defense's attention.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So both free throws good from Allen. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Thank you very much. Jalen, you had it going. Can you talk about the confidence you had tonight?
I'm just trying to continue to show people what I can do, continue to get better. It's a long journey. It's a process. I still got a long way to go and a lot to learn. So I'm going to just keep going up.
It's all part of the journey. Thanks, Jalen.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.